Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets. Today, joined by
Brett
of Anomyces. Checking out some more beer we got from Beerdome, our awesome sponsor down in the Netherlands that often has a lot of dope American beer. And we got a dope, hopefully, American beer from Jackie O's. Well, the other beers in this series are really good. So this is the Jackie O's Oil of Aphrodite, aged in bourbon barrels with almond and vanilla. Both the regular Oil of Aphrodite in bourbon barrels and the coffee one was amazing. Really, really good. This is a 2020 vintage. It's 12.4%.
Yeah.
And it's an Imperial Stout. If you don't know Oil of Aphrodite already, it's an Imperial Stout made with Belgian candy syrup, and then they use American and Belgian malts, and then they also use black hazelnut. Or black walnuts.
Yeah, black walnut.
In the beer.
Yeah.
And then, as it says here, then it was aged for 12 to 16 months in bourbon barrels and conditioned on almond and vanilla beans.
Yeah. Smells almondy.
Yeah, I love the label. The label is awesome.
Yeah, I always liked the labels.
Yeah.
They're very cool and tasteful.
Yeah, and I love like Oro Negro is similar to this, just it's like a Mayan or Aztec theme. But it looks nice in the glass. It looks pouring out. It looked a bit thicker than the regular Oil of Aphrodites, and it also looks darker the head.
Yeah, definitely does.
But really nice pitch by color.
Smell the bourbon from here.
Yeah, really nice pitch by color and nice tan looking head. Beige. No, it's more brownish. But yeah, let's check out the aroma. Oh wow, that smells really nice. Really fudgy. Really old school.
Really fudgy and old school, yeah.
Really old school cherry barrel character and really fudgy and like.
Yeah, and like this hard roasted nuts and
like almost like a candied licoricey kind of thing. It has I want to go out there on a limb. It smells thinner and whatnot, but it has a similar old school barrel character to Beer Barrel Time, just much lighter.
Yeah, it's not as
it's the
dense
same,
and thick smelling.
It's the same, or maybe not Bourbon County. I think is a better example because
more like Bourbon County.
Yeah, because Beer Barrel Time is thicker and more rich and crazy, but it's like this really kind of brownie batter bourbon thing. It smells really fucking good.
It does, and again,
really
hard roasted nuts. Yeah, it could be walnuts.
And I would say
roast them.
Yeah, and I'd say it's not distinctly maybe almond. There's a little bit, but I think as you said, it's just a really intense nutty aroma on this one. Yeah. But big time vanilla.
Too.
Huge vanilla. That kind of vanilla pod thing where you get like a bit of a dark fruity licoricey.
Yeah, just like really fresh, real vanilla.
Yeah.
It smells fucking dope.
Yeah, this smells really good, man. Let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks to Beerdome for the beer.
Yeah.
Really nice flavor, but what this beer lacks is mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Man, it's kind of like drinking the Prairie.
It's not
not the same, not as thin, but it's that vein.
But it's in like the vein of Prairie barrel aged beers.
Yeah, for sure.
But not as thin as Pirate.
No, but that was also
it was so watery.
Such a disappointing beer. This is really nice. Nice. I can definitely taste personally that see that in the last few months, whatever, we've had a lot of barrel aged beer that's been much more world class than this, and I can see why maybe I given it 96 to 7 in earlier batches. Because thinking back, I think it's the same mouthfeel, but for me that's the biggest difference. Like it has great flavor. It just I need a bit more sweetness and just more of a full mouthfeel personally. Yeah, it tastes really good.
I don't know how much it's about the sweetness, but just a bit more of like a dense, deep flavor, a bit more depth and
because it has a good amount of
and a bit more body.
Yeah, body is the big thing.
Yeah.
It has a great bourbon character. It's that kind of Bourbon County. It's like really cherry, woody.
They've always nailed barrel character, like the flavor.
That really fudgy bourbon character is really there, and it's that like really bold, just like Bourbon County, because it also has like a little bit of charry, kind of tobacco-y, burnt woody vibes. It's not all just like kind of sweet fudge, but there's a lot of sweet fudge. Lots of vanilla. The vanilla is really the thing that stands out the most. In almonds, there is kind of like a nuttiness. I think
it's more like a nuttiness.
Yeah. And I think it's kind of like it could be the black walnuts. It could be whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like super crazy distinct, but it's got otherwise really nice flavor. Quite chocolatey and charry, slightly dark fruity as well.
Caramel.
Big
Toffee.
caramel, the kind of Belgian dark candy sugar shines in terms of I think it's a lot of it's fermented, but it has like that more complex dark sugar type of flavor.
Yeah. And also just a bit of like a slightly charry, spicy wood thing to. It's not crazy dry, just dries it out lightly.
It's so much like prairie stouts and barrel aged beers.
Yeah.
I think the reason why we're just like a bit with the mouthfeel and everything, if you gave this to us and we haven't had some of the barrel aged beers we've had in the all the Anchorage and all these
just a lot of
side
crazy
projects
stuff.
and crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I think we've been more over the moon, and I think if you haven't had those kind of beers, you'd be more over the moon than we are about this beer.
Yeah.
It's still phenomenal barrel aged stout. I'd still go at least 95. It's like early world class. Not 96, I think, but it's like 95.
No, I wouldn't want to go higher than 95.
No, because it has all the flavor you want of a great barrel aged stout. It's the only detracting factor on this is body and maybe density of flavor, but otherwise, it's phenomenal. It's really good early world class.
It's such a nicely tasting barrel aged imperial stout. The flavors are on point, but it could just have a bit more depth and a bit more body.
Yeah,
that's it, more or less.
A bit of coffee, charry flavors to it as well.
It's they know they're barrel aged imperial stouts, but they could improve them to at least our palates.
Well, yeah, but
they've always done them this way, and they probably could do them thicker because they do collabs with side project and stuff.
They have a side project derivation apparition.
Yeah.
Collab. So
apparition.
But I can totally see a side project type barrel character on it.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. It's just not as crazy intense and whatnot.
My point is just that they would know, or they do know, how to make them thicker.
Yeah.
But it's just
maybe this is the
not their
type of
style.
stout. Yeah, and maybe this is the type of stout they like.
Exactly.
Most brewers also produce beers that they like to drink themselves. Yeah. So
they want the drinkability to make it
because
a bit
it's
higher.
It's super drinkable for an almost 13% beer.
Yeah.
It's super drinkable.
Yeah.
12.5% almost.
Yeah.
But it's very good.
Yeah. 95.
Really enjoyable. So quite chocolatey too, actually.
Definitely. Like slightly darker chocolate.
Yeah. And I'm seeing more the more I drink of like a milky, almondy thing. It's maybe just like milky nutty, it's like some kind of nut milk.
There is like a milkiness to it.
But there's nothing
almond
crazy.
Milk.
Something. Or it could even be oat milk or something.
Yeah.
It tastes nice. It's really, really good. So yeah, nice stuff. If you guys had a chance to try Jackie O's bourbon barrel aged oil of Aphrodite with almond and vanilla beans, let us know what you thought of it.
Yeah.
This is gone on Beer Dome. It's been sitting in our cellar for a little bit.
Maybe you can find it somewhere, but I think it's more or less gone.
Yeah.
Because it has a good grade and good
most of the run when they got this and they got the Spirit Beast and whatever, those beers sold out really quickly.
Yeah.
But if you have it in your cellar, crack it now. I don't think this is something that will benefit from aging. No. It's good as it is.
Yeah.
So
I think so.
Yeah. So if you guys had the oil of Aphrodite with vanilla and almonds, let us know what you thought of it. As always, and bourbon barrel aged, of course. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're gonna say cheers.
Cheers.
See you guys in another burial.